St. Louis, George Mason. How about those two? They are looking really good.
They are. That man, like the top of that league, it's always good, but like I feel like this year especially, I mean, you look at like just man, like they're every night, like those that top group of teams is just taking care of business, and they're playing competitive games, obviously, because that league is so deep. But it's like they just keep winning and they keep winning, and like St. Louis is ranked now, and George Mason should be ranked. And you look at Dayton and what they've done year in year out. VCU, you know they're going to be there at the end as well. And I feel like I'm leaving somebody else out too. Like this, the top of that league is just so impressive. And like St. Louis obviously has the continuity with the head coach Robbie Avila and some of those other guys that have played together and been together through the Indiana State days as well. So it's like there's great cohesion between them. It's going to be really fun to watch that league in particular moving forward.
Absolutely, yeah. It's very cool about St. Louis because yeah, those guys have followed him for so long. Last year kind of dealt with some injuries, so they really only had three guys that could contribute. Now, you filled out the depth a little bit, and this team is looking really good. George Mason, I officially fired up the Rink George Mason movement yesterday. So they're looking really good. And really, I love seeing you hit a good point there. They're taking care of business too because I feel like so many years we have that night where everything just falls apart, all the top teams get upset, and then here comes the zero bid A-10 movement. Um, so you just deal with all of that
Right.
going on, and I'm very glad to see them take care of business so far. It's very good to see. But long season left. You got someone like Loyola Chicago hanging out there. They're in the Q4 range, but they're probably a lot tougher than that. Still some
They're going to
dangerous
get
games
somebody.
left. They are. They are absolutely. I've been watching it every single time. I'm like, they're going to get someone they shouldn't, and they're the cost of A-10 a bit at some point.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So far, Dayton survived the other night. George Mason survives. We'll see where it goes from there.
St. Louis won tonight.
St. Louis beat Duquesne tonight. That
Yes,
was
you
a good one
can.
too.
Yep.
Keep it up, St. Louis. Remain ranked, and let's get two ranked A-10 teams next week. We go to Murray State. We can kind of touch them here. I know you'll obviously dive into the Valley here in a little bit, but how about the Racers?
They are playing at a very high level right now. Like they're due to lose at some point, but man, like I don't know who's going to do it with how well they've been playing. I mean, like they killed Bradley. They've just they're taking care of business and doing what they're supposed to be doing against everybody. And like I think everybody kind of knew coming in, like man, like they could be good. They were one of the top picks in the league. But it's like everything they've put together, man. They got power conference transfers that have really played well for them. They're going to be a really tough out in Arch Madness. But also, if they make the NCAA tournament, nobody's going to want to play them.
Absolutely. Like Murray State is another one of those names where if you see it pop up next to you on Selection Sunday, you're not looking forward to it. Like the Racers, this. I mean, obviously, new coach this year, but the program has been there before so many
Right.
times. They have not only been there, they've won games and they made the tournament. So you got to look out for them to do it again. Very impressive squad. Like I think the eye-opening one for me was when they played Akron and just from start to finish just walloped on the Zips.
Yep. Yep. Took care of business entirely. Like that wasn't even a game.
Yeah. And that was one of those where I was like, oh, this is going to be a big game. And then
Hmm.
Murray State was like, all right, hey, we're pulled away.
And they did quickly.
Yeah. Um,